Tonight's Unified Bank player profile, Nailers defenseman Josh Victor. Josh, the first question you have to go into this is, how does a kid from Round Rock, Texas get into hockey?
Yeah, I get asked that quite often. So it all started with my father. He grew up in the islands. Born in St. Lucia, grew up in St. Croix. So he never really got to play the game, understood the game too much. He watched on TV here and there, but it's mainly cricket and soccer growing up. But he ended up going to Bethel University in Minneapolis, and so he basically just immersed himself in hockey culture and kind of fell in love with the game. Got to experience it. Kind of liked how there's grit, but there's also a lot of finesse involved as well. So it was kind of like he always wanted his first son to play hockey. And about a year before I was born, they moved a minor pro hockey team to the town that I actually grew up in. So that's where I learned to skate. My parents moved to Austin a year after I learned to skate and kind of continued playing hockey there.
When did you get that start? Around what age were you?
So I was 5. 5 was the first time that I played organized hockey. I'd gone on the ice a few times prior to that, but when I was 5, that was my first time playing.
So we're here after the halfway point of the season.
Yes, sir.
What have you liked so far of this Nailers season?
I like just the camaraderie in the locker room. I mean, from the top down, I think we have a really close-knit group, and that's not something you find all the time in pro hockey especially. You got guys that are older, guys that are younger, guys with girlfriends, wives, kids. Whereas this team, we all try to make time for each other, which is awesome. And we have a lot of fun during practice, during the games. I mean, the locker room's always kind of just a lively, joking group. So I enjoy that a lot. And like I said, from top down, I mean, Arms and Cooey are always joking around with the guys, and Deej too. I mean, I think everybody kind of gives it to everybody, so it's nice.
What has it been like being one of the older guys on this team? You mentioned it's so young.
It's been weird. It's been different. It definitely makes me feel old at times when we just celebrated Poppy's 21st birthday not too long ago. So it's been nice. So it's been nice kind of being with the younger guys. They I mean, it's going to sound really cliche, but they kind of keep you young. So like I said, we're always having fun. We're always upbeat, and the energy is always good. So it makes coming to the rink fun and playing hockey easy.
Do you have a favorite moment from this season so far?
Favorite moment from this season so far. There's just been so many good moments. I can't, if I had to say best moment so far, that's a tough one. That's a real tough one. We'll circle back.
Circle back to that one. Alrighty, so we've seen you, obviously you're a defenseman, we've seen you jump up and play a little bit of forward this season. Is that really something you expected coming into the season, or is it just something you just kind of jumped in?
So I just kind of expected to just help out wherever. I mean, that's the kind of way I was raised is, you sign up to play a sport, you do what the coaches say, and I grew up playing forward. So forward is kind of second nature to me at this point, and I kind of enjoy it. It's a little bit less of a responsibility defensively, so you can just kind of run around and use my body and get it on the forecheck, which I enjoy. It's a little bit carefree at times. And also being a defenseman, I understand D zone pretty well, so I can help out our D and our center. So I enjoy it, and if they need me to be in net, I'll be in net too. It doesn't matter.
That's awesome to hear. We've seen you drop the gloves a couple times this season. Has that always been something you look out to do on the ice, is to defend your teammates?
Oh yeah, I mean it's something that I definitely enjoy. I enjoy doing it, as weird as it sounds, getting punched in the face for a living. But I don't know. There's definitely an excitement and an adrenaline rush that comes into it, and yeah, I mean there are multiple reasons. Number one, first and foremost, is sticking up for teammates. I mean, like I said, we're a close-knit group, and it's like a brotherhood in the locker room, so you don't let anybody mess with your brothers. And then the other part of it is just trying to get some energy. If we're at home and we're a little bit lackluster, then obviously I feel like there's a time and place. So I enjoy doing it, and I'll do it as long as I need to.
What are you most excited about for the second half of the season and a playoff push?
Just kind of seeing where we can go. I know that we have a high ceiling. We have a lot of potential. Unfortunately, we got hit with the COVID bug twice and a few call-ups, so our standing isn't indicative of how good of a team we are. So I think once we get everybody back and healthy, I'm really excited to kind of see where we can go.
Do you have any personal goals for the rest of the season?
Personal goals is just kind of continue to just be shut down solid, maybe help out offensively here and there, but just try to elevate my game little by little and just be better than the day prior.
Josh, thank you for taking a few minutes of time to sit down with me. We're excited to see how this end of the season goes and hoping for that playoff push.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I'll say probably the best moment for me is the overtime winner in Orlando. My dad was in the stands, and my girlfriend was also there as well, and my cousin. So it was nice having some family in town, and winning in overtime is always nice.
Again, thank you, Josh, for taking a few minutes of time with me.
Perfect.
Intermission coverage continues next on the Nailers Broadcast Network, presented by Main Street Bank.